We are joined by head women's soccer coach Nikki Izzo-Brown this afternoon. Coach, if you just want to kind of kick us off with a brief opening statement, then we will open it up to questions.
Looking forward to tomorrow night's match against Kansas in the quarterfinal of Big 12 championship. So it's exciting. It's always exciting to be in postseason play, and looking forward to kickoff tomorrow evening.
Nikki, sorry.
Go ahead.
What were the biggest takeaways from the match that you had a couple weeks ago against Kansas? You had a good number of scoring opportunities, but they did as well.
Yeah, it's a 3-2 game. We're definitely going to have our hands full. It's a very all cylinder kind of scoring Kansas team. They're a high pressing team. We need to really deal with that. So it's going to be an exciting match to watch, let alone that we're in Kansas. So it'll be, I'm sure, a rowdy kind of setting.
How'd you use the off week? Was it well timed to have 8 days off at this point?
Yeah, at this point, you want to kind of stay in our rhythm and make sure that we're still, staying sharp, but it's also a good time for some players to just get some fresh legs, recover, and make sure that, we're going over some things that we need to take care of.
When you get into tournament play, penalties can certainly become a big factor. How much do you practice on both ends of that versus maybe not want to make it too much of a mental thing, I guess, to kind of over prepare for penalties?
Yeah, we definitely want the players to feel comfortable when they step up, and we do practice those. I think every player is different. And like you said, it is a mentality type situation. So we want them prepared, and, it's definitely individual on top of that, but we put some preparation into it on both ends.
You said about a week ago after your last home match, you think you'd done enough to earn more home matches. Do you think there's still more work out there for you guys to do this week? Obviously, you want to win 3 games and bring back the trophy, but how much work do you still have to do to potentially get a home match?
I think we have to win one. Again, as everything shakes out and that RPI kind of shakes out, that could definitely be out of our hands. So I think if we can control our own destiny, win this one, I think that will help secure a home match in the NCAA tournament. I think we're in the tournament, which is the good news. But we want to get back home for our seniors, our fans, and for every other reason to be playing at home.
Very generally, what has kind of led to the significant improvement from where you guys were at this point a year ago to where you guys are now, and you're not playing to get into the tournament, you're really playing for seeding?
I will again give credit where it's due, and I think I know the seniors took the lead last spring and said, we have to make sure we're doing the little things right, and I think at a consistent level. I coached them hard this year. I was coaching them hard. I think all us as a staff kept them accountable and making sure we were doing the little things right. But this all kind of happened last January up until this point where we knew that we needed to secure wins, and coming in and securing 12 wins definitely was a transition year for us.
How many teams do you think the Big 12, obviously you're in that mix, but how many teams do you think the Big 12 has a good chance of getting into NCAA play?
Yeah, it's interesting because I think, Kansas, I'm in the hallway. Kansas is playing for that. They're a true bubble team and they beat us. I think you got Kansas, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, TCU, us. And then again, Baylor is sitting, in bubble land a little bit too. So I think we could get 6.
That's all I had, Coach. Thank you.
Joe, thanks for coming today.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Joe.
Are we good, Liv?
We're all good. Yeah,
all right.
Appreciate you both.
All right. Take care.